If anyone knows the song Landfill by Daughter, the story is very indebted to that song. Staten Island is about 50% landfill or something. I'm not too good with numbers, especially now when the bad wine is working to mask the emotion and the voice of good decision has long since gone home and gone to bed. It feels apt for this goodbye, standing on a rubbish heap. If I mentioned that, we'd probably just argue over whether it's trash or rubbish, and why are we here anyway? Because neither of us want to leave. It's better when we don't talk. A silent understanding that we shouldn't be doing this, for so many reasons, but knowing that we'll never be standing here again, so we may as well fuck it all up one last time. We're good at that. I want to say, I didn't mean for this to happen when I made these plans. I didn't want this fucked up excuse for friendship or a date that's so far past late it's comical. It could have been so much simpler, just a talk or a meal, and I want to tell you that that's all I intended. It's just that when you're actually here, intent and should and don't be stupids all become blurred by touch, by reminiscence and an idealized figure of you that you don't deserve to be. Not to me, or to her, or to any of the others. Even in this moment, I know that it'll take me too long to realize the impact of this understanding, and it will take her even longer. I will always be sorry for that. I can't think about it now. You're talking about landfills again, about not wanting to be here. It's hard not to feel the sting, though I know it's this place and not me that you're attacking. Maybe you're thinking about the significance of standing on a rubbish heap as well. I tell you that you'll never be in this position again, and you go silent. At least I know that you feel something. It's this thought that I will cling on to over the next few weeks, until the messages and the memories fade away, eclipsed almost entirely by the image of her standing in places that I couldn't fill. My spaces will remain empty much longer. We break apart and watch the others, not alone on this island like we should be, not alone in our goodbyes. You are the only goodbye I will make that is final, that lingers on the skin and the page. I feel this hanging over both our heads as you take my hand and pull me further into the night, and I try to lose these thoughts. The wine is gone, the bottle forgotten, and only you can take me from my head. You ask me things that could trap me inside it, but in avoiding your questions, I can avoid the acceptance that this is real. None of this is real. You leave a mark on me, another metaphor taking physical form. I want to wipe it off or cover it up as if that would wipe you away, would cover you up, and would make everything that is happening okay. If there's no evidence in the morning, it can't have been done. It doesn't work that way. We leave the island, fuzzier from wine and each other than we were before we arrived. I convince myself that this is how I want it, and it almost works. It even convinces the others. It convinces you, though it's not what you wanted either, to reopen old wounds and to leave them unclean and gaping, like trash. Later, when we are alone and together in the darkness of a new day, and you ask me what I'm thinking about, it's easy to say landfills and have it mean much less than it really is. I think about the song, the one I will play on repeat tomorrow as I take the cliched greyhound out of your life and back into mine, and I try not to remember why it reminded me of you even before the Staten Island ferry. If I remembered, I would remember everything that was wrong and everything that could ruin the sunrise we watched together from an overgrown subway train. We have taken boats, trains, and taxis to get to your bed. A bus and a plane will take me away. Everything we touched along the way, all the marks we left, will find rest in the place where we ended for the final time. Landfill, forgotten on an island.